Now, again, I'm going to reiterate. The K-bar is Q. Okay, Q11, Q12, Q13, Q14. Q14 are swabs of stains on the back of the sheath. Now, what's interesting is that they're saying here again in another document here that item 11, Q11, is swab from the front of the strap. Yet, the state continued to say that item Q11 is the single source male DNA from the inside button snap. So, I don't understand. Because according to their forensic documentation from their lab workers and stuff, the people actually photographing it, testing it, blah, 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 swabbing it, 1-1 is a swab from the front of the strap, not the inside button snap. Actually, nowhere on here does it show the inside button snap was swabbed. I'm going to quote Bicka Barlow here. In fact, the sheath in fact, what did she say? In fact, the sheath may not have been swabbed at all or something like that. What was her statement? For fuck's sake, Fitziana. I know you know what I'm talking about. When she's talking about, like, the swabbing of the sheath, Q14, blah, blah, blah. Something about, in fact, something may not have been swabbed at all for DNA. And it was a portion of the sheath. Right? I distinctly remember this. It's in one of her filings, and it's in the footnote. I remember reading it. So according to them, according to the lab here, the lab workers, item 11 is a swab of the front of the strap. Nowhere on here do you see that a swab of the inside button snap has been taken and is listed. Conclusions and interpretations. Results from presumptive chemical tests performed on item 1 indicated the presence of blood. Item 1 was swabbed for DNA collection. Trace evidence was collected from item 1, but was not examined at this time. Known reference samples from Madison Mogan, Xander Kernodle, Ethan Chapin, and Kaylee Gonsalves are required for DNA comparison. Please contact the laboratory regarding the status of these known reference samples. A known reference sample from any developed suspect is required for DNA comparison. Please contact the laboratory regarding the status of this known reference sample. Known reference sample. Disposition of the evidence. Items 11, 12, 13, and 14 were forwarded for DNA analysis. Results will follow in a separate report. Item 1 was left in the custody of forensic scientist Tina Walthall pending latent fingerprint processing. So the sheath was left in the custody of forensic scientist Tina Walthall pending latent fingerprint processing. What? Okay. The empty packaging for items 11, 12, 13, and 14 have been returned to the main laboratory evidence vault pending DNA analysis. The empty packaging for the items has been returned to the main laboratory evidence vault pending DNA analysis. Okay. So, make that bigger. See, here we go. So let's see, date of the analysis, 11/17. The seal is with evidence tape. It's in a brown paper bag. The package labeling, this is the knife sheath. Content description notes. Note, item opened by and examined while in the custody of forensic scientist Tina Walthall. Tan leather K-bar knife sheath, USMC logo, and snap button strap on front. Note, designated as side A in photos, belt loop and sleeve has rivets. Used bright light to examine. Observed white residue on and near the threads, dark areas of discoloration in the material, and very small reddish-brown stains on the back. Note, designated that as side B in photos. Tested 4 total stains on the back. Collected trace material onto adhesive of sticky notes. 3 on the back, 3 on the front strap. Pack in small manila envelope and left in the custody of FST Walt Hall. I used 1 swab to swab front strap, item 1-1. Oh boy. Used 1 swab to swab the front strap, so not the button, not the inside button snap. So item Q11 is not the inside button snap. It is not the inside button snap. It is just not. Katie, you became a new member. Welcome on in, Katie. Appreciate you. Welcome on in, new member. Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining. Truly appreciate you. You have special emojis you can use in the chat if you like. Welcome on in. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out. Appreciate you. There's still 80 of you here almost. Nice. So Q11 is not the inside button snap. It's just not. It is the swab to swab on the front strap. Use 1 swab to swab the front strap. That is item 1-1.